Hey everyone, welcome back to more Chrono Trigger, where last time we went and got these dactyls after we were flung back into the past from our assault on Magus, who we thought pretty much set up the whole lava situation, but it turns out he didn't. And now that we're here, we found out that Laruba village was burnt down by the Reptites, which we are heading there to the lair now on these dactyls, these big dactyls that surprisingly can hold everybody. But yeah, the big fortress, the Tyranno lair. The Tyranno lair is a little bit of a slightly big dungeon, not really. This dungeon is pretty much okay in terms of just what you need to do. This entire place is pretty much physical central. Just do nothing but physical the entire time, and you're pretty much all set for like pretty much everything you can do here. Let's see, what do I want to do? I'm just gonna do this. So this is why I have this kind of party set up right now. I'm basically just going to be using Chrono, Ayla, and Robo for the entire time because, hey, physical stuff. I don't really need to worry too much. So I can just kind of go in there and just be like, attack please, and then it's just like, bam. Bam, and then one more bam. There we go. That ought to do it. So these fights are, again, pretty much physical based. I'm not really going to be using everybody else too much, but I am getting kind of close to learning stuff with some people here. Like Frog has like 1 TP to learn aerial strike, so that's good on him. Marl is close to learning ice too, so I'm going to be swapping that out. And then Luca is nowhere close to learning fire too, so there's that, but it would be nice to learn it, but she's kind of really useless in this dungeon, so yeah, so there's that. So I'm pretty much going to be focusing on this group for the most part for now. But yeah, we got some more Reptites right over here. And these Reptites, what they have on them is a mid potion, so that's nice. When you kill them, you get a mid potion. But you only get 1 item drop per item and like enemy type in the field. So you want to basically charm the enemy so you can get their drop. Like you steal their drop from them and then you just get another one. So I basically got 2 mid potions from that. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Just go in, free these dudes, they run out. There's nothing in there really to worry about at the moment, but there's more Reptites right over here. There it goes. I was like, why didn't it go through? And then get a whack in their face, and then a whack in their face, and a whack in their face, and they're dead. Yeah, pretty much all physical this dungeon. You don't really have to worry about magic too much, but you will when you get to bosses, of course, because bosses are fancy like that. More Reptites. We're about to have a feast, and you're about to be a roast beast. It's the apes! The apes indeed. I'm actually just gonna kind of end this right away since you lined up for me in a direct line. So I'm gonna use Falcon Strike. And the Steam version doesn't really do it any favors by showing the health HUD where they store Chrono's image in the field because you can kind of see like a cutoff thing there. I'm not sure if the DS version does this or not because they have health bars too, but they're a little bit, they look better in the DS version. But there's not really too much you can do about that. Hello there. Can't hit that button. Ayla! Kino, move back. Ayla, save Kino. Her methods do not appear logical. Kino, sorry. All Kino's fault. It okay. Kino take all Laruba person. Run. What Ayla do? Strong live, weak die. Ayla go be strong. Kino go too. Kino no come. Ayla die. Kino new Ioka chief. Ayla. That's certainly one way to open a door. Ayla strong, no lose. Kino no. Kino show you something. Follow Kino. We'll do just that, but first we're actually gonna go into a cell because we got a little bit of an item here. A mid-ether. It's always nice to have those. Let's go back up. Follow him along. If we actually didn't save them earlier, Kino will open the cell for us and then they'll follow him, which is kind of neat. It's a little bit of a neat touch there. But we go over here. And he opens this one for us. You strong, Kino weak, Kino jealous. And it runs off. So we're gonna actually go through the rest of this dungeon now that Kino opened up the way for us. But yeah, we have 2 enemy encounters here. We have this one over here with the pterosaur and the reptite, and then we have these ones over here. These ones, like, we can hit the switch if we don't want to deal with them. But if we do want to deal with them, we could go in. Which in this case, we want to deal with this group over here, Robo, he's sitting right on top of the switch. Because what we're going to do with the big dude over there is we're going to use lightning. And these big dudes actually have lapises on them still. So we're going to charm off the lapises. And then just punch this Reptite in the face. So we're gonna sit there and charm lapises because lapises, again, are basically mid-potion times 3 for the whole party. It's amazing, and you definitely want to be using those. And I believe they're still in a straight line for me, so I can just use Falcon Strike and just end this. Whoop. There we go. Nothing to it. Get the mid-potion from the Reptite as well. So we're getting a lot of items from this dungeon, but we're also dealing with a lot of encounters. These Vulcanites over here also have lapises on them, so if you want to steal them, you might as well. You might as well use Charm on them because getting a lot of lapises is always nice. And they're weak to physical, so just attack them. And then the Avian Rex, just punch them in the face again. Not a big deal there. Problem with the Vulcanites is that they counter whenever you attack them, but they also hit each other, which is hilarious. And they usually wind up killing each other depending on what happens. So in this case, I'm just going to not attack with anybody yet, and I'm going to use Charm again. And I'm gonna wait just to see if it actually goes off. And I believe I got it. Okay, good. So I'll just punch him in the face or slice him in the face. Okay, whatever that. It's a thing. There we go. Or TP and such. All right, and we're gonna move on. But we get another encounter because, of course, we do. Another Avian Rex and 2 Reptites. And in this case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charm off one of the mid potions off the Reptites just to have more mid potions. And then I'm just gonna wait a moment so I can do Falcon Strike. Because everyone's kind of lined up for me, so it's kind of perfect. And ow, that's fine. And ow, that's also fine. There we go, Falcon Strike. I think I just timed that just right. Yep, there we go. Hit all 3. That worked out for me. And I need to heal Chrono badly. There we go. And then let's see, I am just going to use Marl's Cure. Or not, I forgot. They need to be in the party. There we go. I always forgot about that concept of like, why can't I? Every other RPG you could do that no problem, but you have to swap out the party if you want to use the things, and it's weird. In this case, I'm gonna swap out Frog for a second, just because he's like 1 TP away from getting his next move, so we're gonna be doing that. In this case, we open up this one, we get a high potion, but if we open this one here, we fall down a hole. And that hole leads to those enemies that we dropped down earlier. So if we drop down both of them, we'd be kind of in a slightly big world of hurt here. But in this case, we don't really need to worry because our third party member in these fights is mostly going to be just TP sponges. They're just going to get all the TP from all these battles because they're rarely going to be doing anything because it's pretty much Chrono and Ayla's show in this entire dungeon. There we go. Learn Slurp Kiss, which is a good one. Lightning Rod is actually a really good one. We're one of the bosses coming up, but we're not going to be using Frog, so that's fine. But if you have Frog, remember Lightning Rod. But now I'm actually going to swap out for Marl so she can actually learn her new thing. And this door just opens automatically for us. So we just go back up, go back around. These guys are here again if we want to fight them, which, yeah, they are not really doing anything. So I'm just going to go in there. And speaking of this one fight is weird because the music's still playing, like the opening music for the place itself. So it's like, why is it not switching to the battle track? I have no idea why this one in particular does that. Maybe a bug or something like that that's transferred over from all the other ones. Maybe it's a thematic touch, no idea. Just gonna go in and just kind of go through again. We have these enemies we can fight once more and these enemies we could drop down again. Bye-bye. I'm not gonna bother dealing with you and I'm gonna deal with you because I want the lapis. That'll be more than enough to kill him. There we go. Now if we get a little bit more TP, we're getting there. And we can leave out on this side this time. And this side, I'm actually going to make sure to top everybody off really quick because I need to give Ayla an ether. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. And that's fine. I can work with that. And hello, enemies. I'm in walk mode because I accidentally tapped B. All right. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to charm at least 2 of them so I get the mid potions. And then you attack and... Okay. That's fine, you'll be the one that dies. And then I'll steal from the other 2. There we go. And then attack this one here. Oh, come on. Okay, that's fine. I want mid potions, but I don't want them that badly. All right, you're done here. I'm not even gonna bother anymore. I want mid potions, but no, lapises are much more worth it. There we go. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised I have not learned Ice 2 yet. My math is terrible. This is fine. At least it's just one avian Rex, so just slash him in the face and he's dead. Again, third person is not really that helpful here. This room is weirdly special because you walk in, you kind of get like a weird warp thing, and then you get this battle, which is really weird to me, but it exists. So there's that. So I'm gonna, okay, cool. All right, I'm definitely getting a little bit tired of that, so maybe a little bit of a twin charm action might help. Yeah, let's just do twin charm and then you use lightning on it. It's a little bit out of order here, but whatever. Actually, no, just lightning. Just lightning's fine. Give me that lapis. Thank you. Good thing you only counted one. And it's a good thing you hit Marl too, because Marl is kind of the third wheel at the moment. She's just sitting there not really doing much of anything, and then Halo's just doing the charms, and then I have just Chrono just sticking around, which in this case, if it doesn't work this time, I'm just gonna have him just do anything at this point, which in this case, lightning. You got the lapis, so now I can just end this battle. So again, Marl's not doing anything. She is just a damage sponge at the moment. She could heal if she wanted to, but I'm not going to. Let's see, are they lined up for Falcon Strike? Yes, they are. All right, we're just gonna end it with Falcon Strike. All right, Marl, you just kind of sit there and learn Ice 2 already. Literally just learn Ice 2. Okay, what am I at? One. Okay, awesome, good to know. All right, in the meantime, I need to use another ether here. Ether, boop, 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 that should be fine. All right, so this place has a lot of weird, I'm gonna warp areas if I go into the wrong spot like that. And in this case, we're actually gonna walk into very specific areas in order to actually go and grab specific items. Like, see how I'm over here now? I can grab this, and then I could go down and grab this, and then walk back up, and then walk over here and trigger a battle. It's weird because you warp around the area. It's kind of annoying, but that's just how this area works. I'm gonna sit there and charm that. If it doesn't work, it looks like it's gonna work. Okay, so we're good. I got the lapis. Then kill it. I'm thankful you hit yourself. Now all we really need to do now is just kind of do that, and that should end the battle. I like how I'm pretty sure Chrono is standing in a spot that would be a warp, but not really. You learn Iceberg Toss. That's actually a really good one between these two characters, which we're gonna probably be using. Yeah, we're gonna stick, actually wait, who's learning what again? Let's see, you need a lot more for that. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. You are good there. Yep. And sorry, Luca, you really are not gonna be that helpful at the moment. More battles. This time around 2 enemies, and this time around 1 charm. Bam, bam. And then you attack, and you attack. Since it's right next to you, you're just gonna whack it. Probably do a little bit more damage. There you go, I got the lapis, and now everybody's just gonna sit there and conserve the MP because it's a physical thing. There you go. And that ought to do it if it hits itself. Yep, it hit itself. It's weird that those enemies can hit you or itself. I don't know. I don't know why they do that. We're gonna go over here. It's gonna drop down another pterosaur right on top of Ayla there. All right, Ayla, charm the big dude. All right, and then we are going to just wreck this one here because it's a little bit annoying. I know you're gonna get countered, but you have more than enough health to survive it, so that's fine. I really don't care about that part. All right, and in the meantime, you're gonna do lightning 2 now, just so you can hit both of them. All right, and then that one's defenses are lowered, so we're just gonna kind of boulder toss it. There you go. And damage. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna have that happen. It's a lot funnier when you do auto and they just go just straight up and down. It's really funny looking. We're gonna go over here because we need to actually activate some buttons here. So if we activate this one, it opens that up, and if we hit this one, it drops an enemy. 2 enemies, and both of them have lapises. So you know how this is gonna go. We're gonna sit there and charm both of them. So we're gonna charm that one first. I wanna have Chrono stunned this one, so it doesn't really do anything. And Marl attacked this one just in case, so it might actually kill itself by hitting itself with its own attack, depending. We'll see how that goes. Yep, thank you. All right, and now we have that going on, so we're just gonna do a Thunder Chomp on this one. And that should be more than enough. I think I forgot to charm it, so if it dies, that's fine, but Lapises would be fine, more fine to have. Yeah, it's dead. Whoops, my bad. All right, continue forward. And we hit this button here, which will open the door outside. So go back out, and then we get into another battle with another Pterosaur, another Avian Rex. You know how this goes. We're gonna have you attack this one, you charm the big dude. Actually, where am I? Yeah, charm, there we go. I'm like, I got confused on my own menu. Oh, come on. All right, attack this one, get rid of it. I probably should just use lightning so it stuns it, but that's fine. I want to get rid of that one first. One enemy is better than two. There we go, I'm gonna do lightning. And I'm just gonna wait, thank you, and we're good there. So we're just gonna sit there and do a little bit of damage. Any day now. There we go. And Chrono, just attack it. Yep, it's dead. Bye-bye. All right, moving forward. Finally go through this door. In this door we have Nizbel. Looking for Azala? She's just through here. So we're just gonna go around, and we have a save point right here, which basically means that we have a boss coming. So use a shelter. We're good there. And then I am going to actually save. So right here. Boop, boop. There we go. And we're just gonna go forward. Easy, let us through. Is what I would say. Hold it. When I said she's through here, I meant you gotta get through me first. What do you think I was flexing my muscles and looking all intimidating for? Yeah, he's right there. So what we really want to do for this boss is we want to do some thunder damage, because it's kind of the same how the other Nizbel was before, where we kind of lowers defenses for doing lightning attacks. So we're gonna basically just be doing that the entire time. He's lightning, lightning, lightning. And we're gonna do haste on Chrono, Ayla, and Marl, just so we have like a little bit of a good juice here, so they go a little bit faster. Robo's kind of good for this as well, because he could sit there and do his heals in between what they do. So we're just gonna do that. But actually I should charm now that I think about it, because he also has a third eye on him. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna do that. Luca for this fight, all she can really do is protect and probably use items for mild healing at best. But yeah, Luca's not really that great. Robo's a good case. Frog, not so much. He does have combos, but he's mainly just for Slurp Kiss. He'll be the dedicated healer for the fight, so there's that. So let's see, anybody need curing? You actually need curing, so just cure yourself, please. All right, there we go. And now I think I should be okay. I'm just gonna be focusing on Thunder Chomp and just doing a lot of damage, because it's going to be pretty much a big thunder attack. But also it gets affected by Ayla's physical attack, which she has a lot. So it's going to do a lot of damage, so there's that. And every time we use it, it's just a little bit more every single time. But after a little bit, he will discharge it, and then we gotta have to focus on curing, so that's what we're gonna do right now. So let's get that curing going, there we go. And then another Thunder Chomp, ought to do some more damage. A little bit of a whack in the face. Here he goes, his defenses are lowered, but in this case, we're just gonna be doing another Thunder Chomp. Actually wasn't really paying attention if I actually got the drop or not. The drop on him is the third eye. So, again, it's a useless item. Kinda, I have one on Robo, but it's pretty much useless. I have it, though. But getting another one, I guess, is okay. Alright, everyone's pretty much topped off a little bit, but I definitely want to heal Marl now so she actually survives. So hopefully I'll be able to cure before he uses electric discharge again. Otherwise, I'm basically just gonna be doing this because thunder lowers his thing, physical raises up, he's dead, that's fine. All right. All right, good to go there. And then the save point will reappear. We could use the shelter once again because it's there. So boop, boop, boop. There we go. Everybody's healed and topped off. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to swap out for Robo once more because I don't really need Marl for this point. Go through. And then we have a way out right over here. And we have a little bit of a big room over here, which we could just kind of go through this little area if we want to. But again, Vulcanites, which means Lapises, so there's that. So in the meantime, I'm going to attack the Avian Rex over here. I'm going to sit here and charm the Vulcanite. There we go. And then bam, bam. And that ought to do it. I'm pretty sure I'm good to go. Did I get it? There we go. The problem with using charm sometimes is sometimes you get nothing but gratitude. Even though you get the little bit of a present, it's still nothing but gratitude and you miss out on the item. It's like, why? Like, I just hate it when that happens. There we go. We go through a little bit further. And on this side, I actually didn't get into the counter. That's surprising. We have this button over here, which I'm not hitting for some reason. That drops 2 pterosaurs, which means 2 lapises. So that's nice. We're just going to charm that. I'm actually going to use lightning too, so I don't get countered. I mean, I will get countered at least once because that was my bad. But yeah, we got that. So I'm just going to kind of punch him in the face now after lightning. And this should stun both of them. So then I'll just use charm on the other one and I'll be good to go. When I say stun, I always mean that they're not going to counter me because they're shocked. So we're going to do a little bit of more lightning too, just because. And then another charm. And then just kind of punch him in the face here. All right. Thank you. And then punch him in the face. Here we go. All right. And we have 3 buttons here, obviously. Which one of them I already hit. But if we hit this one here, it does this. Which is a little bit annoying, but if you hit this one first and then hit this one, the pterosaurs just fall down. But hitting this one actually spawns a save point. The little sparklies. It's a little annoying because I already hit the button, so I can't actually use it, but I can walk in and out of this room, which I'm going to, but I'm going to open this up first because I can. And I get a high ether, but I hit this button here and it opens up the way in the middle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to have Robo walk through a wall there for some reason. I'm going to do this again. I can activate the sparkly. There we go. And I have another save point right here. But if I hit this again, I get the pterosaur drop. So it's more lapises. There we go. And I'm not going to bother with the save point just yet because right over here, another Avian Rex encounter. This one is just literally one thing. So just kind of whack him in the face, he's dead. No big deal there. That's the encounter that I somehow missed. I have no idea how. But yeah. Now this encounter over here, Chrono's dead. No, he's not. He's fine. All right. So we're gonna actually, nope. We're going to use lightning first and then we're gonna charm the big dude because we're gonna get another lapis. And please work. Thank you. Robo tackle. Nothing to be, there it is. Nothing to give but gratitude, which means I lost out on a lapis just because. It's dumb. It's annoying. I hate when that happens, but it happens. It happens against bosses too, and it's I hate when that happens because sometimes they have good stuff you want, and it's like, no, I wanted that. All right, so both stunned. And now give me my lapis. Ah. That's fine. You're dead. And we'll go for the other one. Give me my lapis. You didn't, that's fine. I have a decent chunk. I have a decent chunk of them. It's fine. I would love more, but that's fine. I can grind out lapises right now if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to head back over here really quick because right over here, again, save point. So we're going to do that. I want my lapises. Right through here. At last, the final confrontation. It was but a matter of time. Will it be we Reptites who inherit the earth, or you soft-skinned apes? Strong live, we die, Ayla just fight. Hear that lovely voice? Hold on, let me play it again. That's a little better. You'll soon be hearing more of it than you ever wish. Yeah, so that lovely voice is our next boss. So we got another Triceratopper, which actually, that reminds me, I kind of probably should equip the one I picked up earlier. So the Triceratopper gives us a little bit more defense. In this case, we'll put it on Ayla and Chrono at the moment because Robo is still kind of on par for the defenses. We're good there. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to swap over to the Ruby Vest again because I'm going to be needing fire damage removal, which in this case, removing half of it, it's good. So we're good there. The accessories are pretty much okay. I don't really need that. I mean, I guess more attack would be better, honestly, in this case, although it's not really too much. But, yeah, there's not really too much I can really do with Robo at the moment. I could equip the speed belt to increase his speed just a teeny bit. His evasion goes down to suckage, but that's fine. Either way, I'm just going to leave it as is. There we go. And we're going to head forward. Damnable red star. Fall, why don't you? Stain the earth red. Even should it prove our fate to die, we will not relinquish this world to the likes of you. This black Tyranno will have the honor of wiping you filthy apes from existence forever. Yeah, I love the cute little secondary roar there. Yes, this fight is kind of not too bad, honestly. Azala has a capsule, so you kind of want to get that right away. And in the meantime, we're actually going to be doing pretty much lightning damage and shadow damage because that's all we really got at the moment because Azala is weak to magic stuff. So we're going to be doing that. Azala pretty much has teleportation, just does a little bit more damage against somebody. Like basically the I'm gonna move somebody around like that. Psychokinesis will put somebody to sleep, does a little bit of damage there. It's a little bit iffy. But then when Azala dies, she pretty much gives us like a slight secondary poison effect, which is a little annoying. But now we should also charm the Black Tyranno because the Black Tyranno has a strength capsule. So just focus magic on Azala. Just do charm a couple times. Ayla is just gonna be kind of helping Chrono out when she needs to. Did I get the first charm? I was going through my menus that I didn't notice if I got it or not. I need to pay attention to that. I'm kind of like looking down at the bottom of the screen. Would be better or worse on the DS version, I should say, if I'm looking at the bottom screen to select all the stuff. But I'm just gonna give it a shot just in case. Did I get it? Yeah, okay, good. We're good here. I got it. That's the problem. That's one of the big attacks that the Black Tyranno could do is the chomp thing, which just gives it a little bit more health, which is a little bit annoying, but nothing too special because we could just have Robo cure that. So we're just gonna kind of sit there and wait just a teeny bit. We're gonna do a Thunder Chomp, just kind of do some damage there, and then we're gonna do a little bit of a Cure Beam on Chrono, just to heal him up a little bit. Get some damage in, please. There we go. Psychokinesis, just gonna flip somebody around a little bit. We don't really need to worry too much about this fight. This is pretty much the optimal setup for the fight that most people would use. And honestly, it's the one I kind of just go to for this fight regardless. So, yeah, this is just what I do. But I'm gonna do this, make sure everybody's good. Okay, please don't put Chrono to sleep. Please don't put Chrono to sleep. Okay, that's fine. But in the meantime, since I gotta wait a teeny bit for Chrono to wake up, I'm going to heal you using mid potion. If you use Marl in this fight, you do have ice abilities, which would help against Azala. That actually helps. Like the ice sword ability would be pretty good there. Not really too much. Can you please wake up Chrono already? Do I have anything that just wakes somebody up? Because I'm not... Yeah, I could just use a fantasy. I have more than enough. That's okay. Luca on this fight, even though she has fire, her Tapen's Vest is good here, but she's useless for this battle. Frog, on the other hand, has Slurp Kiss, so that's nice. And then you have Sword Stream, which is also really good, but in this case, I'm just gonna kind of be focusing on that. Okay, this ability right here, I'm kind of a little bit iffy on that because I missed my cue for it. He has less defenses now, so I can actually go and whack him. Okay, Azala's dead, so I'm pretty much on par for this point. So what this thing is gonna do, after it does this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown, it's gonna do a big fire attack, which it hurts. So we're gonna sit there and do this. We're gonna make sure that everybody's topped off, which is why we got those Lapises. Because Robo's not that great at curing everybody quickly enough anyway. But we're good there with the Lapises. We could just use one. And in the meantime, we're just gonna be doing that like crazy. I do have heal beam, so I could just heal everybody up like that, but that's fine. Then just wait on to a Thunder Chomp, which... Why can I... Oh, yeah. Chrono's, like, slightly able. He's, like, right next to the... There we go. Gonna do this. And this is why we have the Ruby Vest on, because once this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown is done, that's gonna do a lot of fire damage and hurt a lot. But in this case, since we have those on, it's not gonna really hurt at all, really. So that's good there. So we're just gonna sit there and get another... Okay, I missed it, that's fine. What we're gonna do now is just gonna top off with Heal Beam. Yeah, that still does a decent chunk of damage. You can imagine that I'd be doing about double that if I didn't have these vests on. But you also notice that after its countdown is done, I do way nowhere near the amount. So what I'm gonna be doing now is just making sure that everybody's kind of good and topped off. We're good now. Everybody's healed. And then I'll wait for it to start roaring again. It might do Chomp or something else in the meantime, but I'm literally just gonna sit here. I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm gonna need to cure that one. I'm gonna need to cure that one. Because that does a lot of damage. It kind of healed that, but I'm still gonna wait until it starts roaring again. Once this does that, I gotta wait for the defense lowered message, and then I can do a lot of damage. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait. I'm getting like damaged. There it is. I'm still getting damage from Azala's sap move, but that's totally fine. And in this case, we're gonna just be doing Robo Tackle and all this other stuff. Just do a lot of damage in the meantime. Robo's kind of the secondary attacker at this point because Thunder Chomp is doing most of my damage. Falcon Strike is probably a better move to use, but it costs more MP to use, so yeah, it's not worth it when I could just use more Thunder Chomps. More MP efficient is what I'm trying to say. Falcon Strike, good damage, but this is just, I save more MP. Silver Stud on and all that. Just save the MP. Works better in my favor, plus combining the damage between the two. Either way, just pick which one you want. Falcon Strike looks a teeny bit cooler, but I'm just gonna be focusing on Thunder Chomps because then I could just go between Thunder Chomp and Robo Tackle or Rocket Punch, whatever. Just go back and forth, and then when it's done roaring, just cure. It's gonna be that kind of setup for the rest of the battle. This battle is pretty much in the bag. I just kind of have to duke it out for quite a little bit longer. Just sit here and just keep doing these things while it's roaring in our face again and again and again and again. But other than that, yeah. Pretty much, yeah, I'm not losing this battle at this point. It might be a little bit hairy. It might do something stupid, like it might do the fire thing and then immediately chomp somebody. It might kill them, but other than that, again, this battle's in the bag. It's in the bag. It's done. This is barely gonna do any damage. I'm gonna heal it like really quickly. Yeah, I got 17 in them. That's fine. I can just do this, and then I'll just wait. I'll top everybody off, and now just wait for the defense lower message. Okay, I'll cure that. I'll cure that, and then I'll wait for the defense lowered message. 8 now. Because I would rather have everybody like ready to go for this. Come on. There it is. Thunder Chomp, and then we got a little bit of a tackle in. Here we go. And it should be about dead. This battle's taking slightly longer than I want because I'm going a little bit slower with my selections. There we go, and it's done.
No, it can't be. Could the heavens truly have sided with the apes? Listen, primates, let it be known for all time. We Reptites fought proudly to the bitter end.
Ayla, no.
First, a great fiery stone will crash to the earth. Its flames will soon spread and scorch every corner of the land. Then, a chill will begin to creep across the blackened plains, ushering in a long, cruel age of ice and snow. A fitting end to our age indeed.
Lavos. Lavos, but that is impossible. Ayla people word. La mean fire. Vos mean big. Ayla! Kino! Hurry, lava's fall soon. All right, Dactyl. Kino, hurry. Ayla, what you do? Come, Azala, come.
No, this is the will of the earth.
Ayla, hurry. Azala. Ayla, not forget.
Take
Take? What take?
care of this world.
It seems Lavos made his first appearance here, and not in the year 600. Lavos huge. Chrono, fight that? Chrono, we go place Lavos fall. Lavos should be weaker now. We should go and see. So Lavos has landed and created a big crater. Kind of like how the meteor destroyed all the dinosaurs, but in this case, kind of just in one little area. Technically, it's still going to usher in the Ice Age. But where will this take us? A gate is formed. Lava's fast, deep under Earth now. These gates are likely the result of the energy radiating from lavas placing strains on the surrounding time-space. What wrong, Chrono? Want fight lavas? Go here, no? So yeah, there's a gate because lavas landed. Why? Let's go through and find out. My time gyro reads 12,000 BC. We're still in the very distant past. Chrono, where this place? Let's find out. 12,000 BC appears to be an ice age. Just as Azala said, the Earth will get chilled over. So, let's find out exactly what we can do in 12,000 BC. Next time on Chrono Trigger. See you all then.